Hello, my name is William and welcome back to my channel, Simply the Culinarian. So, today we are going to be making some Panko fried shrimp. If anybody who's not familiar with Panko, Panko is a Japanese breadcrumb. You can get it in almost any grocery store or Walmart. And it's very inexpensive and it's just a really coarse, breadcrumb. It's not like our traditional, really fairly mealy breadcrumbs. So you're gonna need a couple things. You're not only gonna need the panko, of course, but we're also gonna use a little bit of tempura mix. Now this is, you can make tempura mix. Tempura mix is very simple to make, but you know, for the segment of the show, we're gonna do something very quick. We're just gonna use some pre-made tempura. It's literally like flour, cornstarch, baking soda. It's very simple. Also, we're going to use I'm going to use Argentina red shrimp because those are my favorite. And as you can see, these have already been peeled, deveined with the tail on, and I've already scored them so they're very long. And you're going to need a little bit of egg beaten with a little bit of water and a little bit of salt. Alright, so let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my panko. I'm going to put it in a bowl. And use a little bit at a time because we're doing a batter. Sometimes things to get very messy, and you don't want to mess up all of your panko at the same time. Depending on how much you're doing, I'm not doing very much, but I'm only going to use a little bit of panko, and I'll let you see the texture of that panko. It's almost like a thick, coarse sea salt. I'm going to use the tempura. And with the tempura, ignore the directions on the back because we're not going to make tempura battered shrimp. We're just going to use the flour. So, same thing with this one. Just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. All right. I'm going to use me some gloves. I'm going to sit me a clean plate here to lay my breaded shrimp. And while you're doing this, go ahead and have your oil preheating to 350 degrees. That way, by the time you're done, your oil should be nice and hot. All right, first things first. I'm just going to roll this in the flour. I'm going to dip it in the egg, and it's very easy when you leave the tails on. And then we're just going to pat a little bit of panko on it. It's going to come out like such. Like such. Just going to lay it down. Moving on. Roll it. Dredge it in the egg. This is also something you can pre-do. Shrimp, panko breaded shrimp fries very well when it's frozen. So you can always, if you're gonna do a lot, you can pre-dredge these, pop them in the freezer, and then you can pop them straight in the fryer. A lot of you guys probably have seen this in a lot of the Asian restaurants and wonder, you know, how they do it. Well, now you can do it at home. And you can use any kind of shrimp to do this. I particularly just like Argentina reds. They have a very meaty taste, like almost like a lobster. They're not as much different in price. They're still, you know, they're a little bit higher than regular, you know, white shrimp, but they're worth it. And you know, as you can see, I scored my shrimp to give it a long look. You don't have to do that. You can leave your shrimp You can leave your shrimp curled. It really doesn't matter. I just like the way this looks on a plate. It looks a little bit more elegant, and your friends may have think you slaved all day in the kitchen, and it's very simple. As you can see, I'm doing this very quickly. Like I said, it doesn't take long. You literally can get, I actually peeled these shrimp myself, but you can go ahead and buy, pre-peeled tail on vein shrimp in the grocery store already ready, and that'll eliminate some of the time. Because as you can see, I've done this part very quickly. It does not take long. And these fry up very fast. This is also a very inexpensive dish. As you can see, the shrimp is probably the most expensive part. I would say this whole meal, buying tempura, some eggs you might already have in the cooler, this probably didn't cost me 15 bucks. And I'm only using half the bag of shrimp. I didn't even use the full bag. And this is one you don't want to use with very small shrimp. You want to at least get a large to make it, worth the time. All right, so we got all our shrimp battered and breaded up as such. Like I said, you can freeze it from here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get our oil ready to get these ready to fry. All right, so we have our oil heated to 350 degrees. I'm using peanut oil, but regular vegetable oil should work just fine because these cook up fairly quickly. So you only want to fry about maybe 5 to 7 shrimp per batch because you don't want to add too many because you don't want to bring your oil down too fast because like I say, these are supposed to fry very quickly. And it also depends on the size of your fryer. So. Dropping these in like such. Plate for our cooked shrimp. It smells very, very good. All right, so this is the end product. As you can see, they are nice and golden. They fry up very quickly, and they look like they came straight out of the Asian restaurants. And that is how you make panko fried shrimp. So, once again, thanks for watching my channel. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys next time.